We'd like to ask you a few short questions about your experience of the project, if that's all right. First of all, have you made new friends?
Yeah, I've made new friends.
Yeah? A few?
Yeah, quite a few.
Good friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
See, I'm glad to hear that. Are they people, do you see them outside of the project, or you just tend to see them when you're here?
I've seen one outside the project, but the rest is just here.
Drop-in and workshops and stuff. Okay. Have you felt any less isolated since joining the project?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm in all the time, otherwise.
Yeah. So this gets you out the house?
Gets me out, but I go to another club on a Wednesday, voluntary work on Tuesday. Could be any day though.
Is that I Am News?
Yeah, that's I Am News. And I go to the gym for a little bit on a Thursday afternoon.
Is that a new thing for you, or is that something you've always done?
I've done a couple of weeks now.
Do you feel you've had access to any more opportunities since joining the project?
Well, I try and find as many opportunities as I can.
Yeah, and you always have done. Are there any specific opportunities, things you've started doing through the Enabled project?
Well, they helped me get voluntary work, so that's something.
Yeah. And what about things like the workshops and the residential? Have they been new, and party organising and things? Have they been new opportunities to you?
They were fun.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Good.
Really enjoyed the residential.
Do you reckon you personally have got more confidence since joining the project?
Well, I'll do anything. I've got the confidence to
Yeah.
do it. If someone asks me to do something like go here, go that, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And is that how you were before you joined the project as well?
Pretty much.
Have you learned any new independent living skills through the project at all that you can think of?
We have done cooking on the residential.
Yeah. What skills were you thinking of then when you said kind of? Which kind of independent skills?
I mean, I know how to do all these different things, like around the house. I just don't.
Has involvement in the project made you feel any differently about your future at all?
Well, at the moment, everything seems to be going pretty well, so...
And is that how it felt before you joined Enabled? Can you remember?
Well, it got a bit better since I joined Enabled and doing other things, you know, because otherwise I weren't doing anything, but just in the house, like, every day.
Would you like to say anything about your experiences of the Enabled project?
I think the Enabled project has helped me a lot. It's made me a lot more confident than I was, well, Christmas time, that's one thing for sure. And when you first met me. And I think that I've met a lot of new people doing the drop-ins. And I also think that I've done a lot of things with the Enabled project, so I think it's helped me back.
Is there anything you've especially enjoyed?
Just meeting new people and going on the scooter and automobility as well.
Is that going to make a difference for you in your life,
I
do you think?
So, because it will help me to get around more since I can't walk far and things like that.
Cool. Next year, what kind of support might you want from the Enabled project?
Maybe do some volunteer work, stuff, things like that, really.
Cool.
Yeah.
And overall, out of 10, scale of 1 to 10, how happy have you been with support you've had from the Enabled this year?
10.
Thank you very much.
Have you made any new friends at Enabled?
Yes, I think I have. There's been a lot of people here, so it's kind of hard. Everyone's kind of friendly, so yeah.
Have you made new friends at Enabled?
Yes.
Yeah, many new friends?
Yeah, I made some new friends.
Yeah. Are they people that you just see when you're here, or do you see them outside of the project as well?
Some I see here, but I always see Jack.
So tell me a little bit about the new friends that you've made.
Well, I've got Ashley, Reese.
Yeah. Great. And how how did you make those friendships when you really got? Was it being on residential with Reese that made
Yes.
that click? Yeah, so you got to know him better on residential.
Yes, and obviously spending a bit of time
Yeah.
and joining in activities.
Yeah, doing stuff together. It's a good way to make friends, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you felt less isolated since joining the project?
Yes.
How come? Can you explain a little bit to me?
Well, I'm able to take part in lots of activities.
So you're getting a bit more social contact.
Yes, with all random people.
Brilliant.
And also Tom is working with me.
And he's awesome, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Do you feel you've had access to more opportunities since joining this project?
Yes.
What kind of opportunities?
Well, being able to do lots of fun activities. For example, the residential. When we went to Haverton, I had the chance to do zip wiring and archery.
Cool.
Learning, well, how to film, plant, cooking.
So you've learned quite a lot then, that's wicked.
Yeah, within this past year.
Nice one. Do you reckon you've got more confidence since joining the project?
Yes.
In what way?
Well, I feel comfortable about coming and being able to take part in all new things that go on.
Was it scary coming at first?
Yeah. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but it appears that it has worked.
Good. Have you learned any new independent living skills through the things you've done with us, do you think? Is there anything you've done, like on the residential? I know you mentioned cooking.
Yeah, I've always been able to do that.
But you've always been able to cook, so that's not a new one for you. Anything else that you've learned?
Well, making beds and folding beds together.
Cool. About cups of tea and coffee, you done any of that?
Yeah, I've done that in the past.
But you've done that already. What about the cocktail making? I'm not sure if it counts as an independent living skill, being able to make your own.
Actually.
Yeah. Being able to make your own cocktails. That's probably quite an important
For
independent
example, the
living skill.
Shoreditch Special.
The very famous Shoreditch Special, of course. Has involvement in this project made you feel any differently about your future?
Yes, it feels positive being able to do lots of different things. And I mean, I'm doing a new media course in Neath, and some of the filming is going to help.
Wicked. And is that going well now?
It is.
Have you made new friends at Enabled?
Yes, and I bumped into some familiar faces as well.
People that you've known from before.
Yes.
Is that good?
Yes.
Cool. So, of the new friends you've made, have you made friends with anyone that you wouldn't have expected to, or?
No, not really. Just gotten on with everyone.
Yeah, that's really true. Have you felt any less isolated since joining the project?
Yes, because I feel like I'm out and about more.
Cool, so getting out of the house more?
Yeah.
Brilliant, that's great. Do you feel you've had access to more opportunities at all since joining the project?
Yes, like I'm doing the disability awareness around the schools now.
That's definitely a new opportunity, isn't it? Brilliant, thank you. Do you feel you've got more confidence since joining?
Not 100% sure on that one.
Okay, that's maybe hard to have an opinion on your own confidence.
So we're just talking about the Enable project and whether you could describe what difference it's made to you since you've been with us.
Well, I don't feel so isolated.
Yeah.
And I enjoy taking part in the activities, and I feel like out more than, it's hardly spend time at home,
Yeah, yeah.
I've made like a lot of new friends.
Oh, fab. Yeah. So what's the best things about the project for you?
I like the workshops and their drop-ins, and I've also really enjoyed this residential.
Oh, right. So what could you say you've learned from the residential?
Just how to communicate with different people, like Rob, who is deaf.
Yeah, fab. Yeah.
Like today, I also wanted a drink, and I helped him make it.
Oh, we are. Yeah. So you sort of help teach others living skills as well from your own experience. That's good. Yeah.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Hattie. I am Daniel, and with the Enabled, I like I got to can't go on the Tanner Parade this year.
Yeah.
Because I'm 20 now.
Oh, so you're too old to do the parade, are you? With
I'm too old now for it.
But you're not too old for enabled, are you?
No, God, no, not too old for the enabled.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan, for taking part in the Enabled project this year. It's been great having you on board. Have you made new friends at Enabled? You have?
Yes.
Yeah? Lots of new friends or a couple of really good friends?
I met all my friends.
All your friends? So all your friends now are from this project?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So have you got friends from here that you see outside of the project now?
No.
Or do you still tend to see them when you come to drop in and workshops?
Every time I come to drop in and workshop, I always see them then.
Brilliant. Have you felt less isolated since joining the Enabled project?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool, thank you. Do you feel you've had access to more opportunities since joining the project?
Yes.
What kind of opportunities have you had?
Play games, go down the... I remember that day when we all went on the beach. We went for a walk.
Do you think, Dan, do you feel you've got more confidence since joining?
Yeah.
And has that got anything to do with us at all, or is that just because you've become a more confident person?
Nothing to do with the enables, but I think I'm just...
You just are more confident?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. Have you learned any new skills, especially any new independent living skills, through the things you've done with us? Have you learned any new things?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
I remember the day when we went on the bus.
Yeah, so the travel training.
Yeah.
What did you learn then?
So if I ever went on the bus on my own, then I wouldn't know what number to catch, or better catch, where I'm going to. No.
You went on residential though, didn't you?
Yeah.
What kind of skills did you do on residential? Were you doing stuff like making beds and cups of tea?
Cooking, the bed wasn't that comfy.
Who changed the sheets on your bed?
Me.
Do you do that at home usually?
No.
No. What else did you do? Were you involved in the cooking and making hot drinks and things?
We went on the beach with Eddie.
Try and have a good think about this one for me. Has being involved in the Enabled project, has it made you feel any differently about your future?
I like myself.
Yeah.
I go around checking, sometimes they go to the picking.
Yeah. So you want to carry on doing those kind of things in the future?
Yeah.
Jack.
Hello.
How are you?
Brilliant, thanks.
Have you made new friends at Enabled?
Yes, I have, thanks.
You have? Great, here we are.
Yeah.
That's good. Loads of friends?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, like a rocky.
How many more new friends have you made through Enabled?
Rory.
Rory, one, yeah.
Ashley. Rachel.
Yeah.
And there's only others.
Oh, cool, there we are.
Oh, yeah, there's only others.